as will time tell. Coming up to our main event right after this segment, you're going to see an 8-man tag team elimination extravaganza as the team of Terex, Brian Cage, Johnny Yuma, and Willie Mack takes on Sean Ricker, Watts, Mikey O'Shea, and Timothy Thatcher. First, let's hear from team captain Johnny Yuma.
Look at the team we got here. We got the one and only Milk Chocolate Willie Mack, former NWA Heritage Tag Team Champion Brian Cage, former NWA Heritage Tag Team Champion Johnny Yuma, and the undefeated Terex. You ain't gonna beat us, guys.
Now, with the good, you have to have the bad, I guess. So here's Sean Ricker, team captain.
Right now, you're looking at a team of 4 guys. You want to hold this, dummy? What's wrong with you? You're looking at a team of 4 guys who's looking to come in and do work tonight, dummies. Now, 4 guys over there, Brian Cage and Johnny Yuma. All of a sudden, you guys want to break apart and team up. Well, do your thing, because right now, you're looking at trouble.
See, everything happens for a reason. And after what me and Timothy did to Disco and Terex months ago, it's only just begun.
Look at this team. You got Sean Ricker, Mikey O'Shea, Timothy Thatcher, and Big Nasty Eric Watts.
Power personified, Daddy.
What chance do you really believe you have?
Obviously, you 4 sods are in for a long night.
Let me tell you something. As leader of the Gravy Maniacs, I want to let you know.
Whoa. Leader?
Well, yeah,
You.
Hey! I'm supposed to be the bloody leader.
You?
What makes you the leader?
Team number 1, Mikey O'Shea, Timothy Thatcher, Big Nasty, Eric Watts, and Sean Ricker.
On his main event time here, 8-man elimination tag team matchup, and coming out first as Sean Ricker proclaimed them the Gravy Maniacs.
Well, he may have proclaimed them the Gravy Maniacs, but his teammates didn't seem to share that sentiment. I don't think that was a unanimous decision on a team name. Your thoughts on the name of the Gravy Maniacs, sir, Dave?
I gotta like it.
Well, this time of year it is all about the gravy, and also a fall classic is the elimination tag team matchup. So a real tradition of this time of year. Just a pleasure to be here calling in with you guys.
Johnny Yuma, Willie Mack, and Brian Cage.
Well, you know, I was talking to Brian Cage in the back, and he said he'd like his team name to be the Cage Rage. So it's the Gravy Maniacs against the Cage Rage. Teams of 4 are here to settle the score.
Gonna be survival of the fittest in this elimination tag team matchup. Now in a matchup like this, you know, you got a lot of combustible personalities. You look across the ring, you see Terex sizing up Timothy Thatcher. You get a lot of feuds that can continue in a matchup like this. Of course, the captains, Brian Cage and Sean Ricker, with quite a score to settle here as well. But in a matchup like this, you got a lot of guys that don't necessarily play well with others. Can they come together and be a cohesive unit in this matchup?
Well, we got to figure out, one, who is the leader of the group. And I think once you establish a definitive leader, then you have no problems, especially when you have big guys like Eric Watts, Sean Ricker, Timothy Thatcher, and Mikey O'Shea.
Well, I think at least the apparent leaders of each squad is Ricker for his before-mentioned team, and Brian Cage on the other side. And I do not envy Patrick Hernandez getting the draw to officiate this matchup, because, quite frankly, good luck trying to have order in this one.
Well, Patrick Hernandez definitely has his work cut out for him as the fans chant. I think they're chanting, "Get your stuffing."
Absolutely. Well, of course, Ricker would like to pass the gravy. I don't know if that's exactly what they're saying, but it's going to be an exciting matchup. You're going to see all kinds of offensive fireworks in this one. You got to believe. And I thought it was going to be Ricker and Cage to start it off. But tag into the big man, Mikey O'Shea.
Well, I mean, I think really, look at all these guys are huge. What do you think that total combined weight in this ring? Do you think the ring can even withstand this?
I hope it's been reinforced for this one. What a star-studded main event. You heard Angelo Trinidad build it as an all-star elimination tag team matchup. A little slow going here first as these two men size each other up. Bit of a feeling out process. And again, elimination. So when a member is pinned or submitted, disqualified, or counted out, they're heading to the back, and the other team will get the advantage. So numbers game, very important in a matchup like this, Jeff.
100%. That's why it's important to gain that early advantage, to get that first pinfall quickly so you can put your opponents on the defensive right away.
Oh, trying to take the big man up and over. He doesn't go unless he wants to go. Ducks the clothesline, does Cage. And the big man stumbles back, but only a step or two. So hard to get O'Shea off his feet. Maybe clip the knee. Oh, smart strategy there, James.
Hey, do you have some money invested into this match? Because it seems like you knew
Cage
exactly
with the
what
cover. Only gets a 2 count.
We're just saying, he couldn't go high. He decided to go low, and it paid off.
Well, Brian Cage, the multi-move paragon, looks to be in absolutely tremendous shape. I think it's the best shape we've seen him in months. Of course, he had those shoulder issues. He has put those behind him. He is in tip-top physical condition, and I'm excited to see where his career can go from here.
O'Shea looking for the first elimination. And is it a sound strategy on Cage's part, the captain of the team, to be doing so much, spending so much time in the ring right now?
Not especially when it's against Mikey O'Shea, but you know, I'd say the same thing if it was any of the other guys. Oh my goodness, he just rolled right over him.
Into the cover now again, trying to take out the captain. And what would that do to the psyche of Cage's team, the Cage Rage?
Well, I think it definitely would. I mean, you take out Brian Cage, and then, you know, he's really leading these guys, and they're looking at him as the leader. So, yay, maybe it's going to throw him for a loop. But I'll tell you what, Todd, you mentioned earlier, all of these guys in this ring, all 8 of them, they're guys who don't play well with others. And with that said, I think that regardless of who gets eliminated, all these guys, they've come to fight, they've come to battle, they're going to make the best of it, no matter which member of their team takes a fall.
Cage still in there and in the wrong part of town. Over there in the corner of the Maniacs, and he's in a whole heap of trouble. Patrick Hernandez, we mentioned, a tough, unenviable task to officiate this matchup, but thus far, doing the best he can, trying to keep the members of Cage Rage out of there. Cage finds himself in a revolving door of pain right now because Watts checks in and now drags him into the corner and Thatcher back in.
Talk about, you know, if it's smart for Cage to even be in there. They think about it now, if they take the leader out, isn't that like cutting the head off the snake? It's just a matter before the body just cripples and dies.
No, it definitely would. I mean, you take the leader out, it's going to throw the rest of the troops, you know, out at 6, so to speak. But I think all these guys are top shelf competitors, and they'll make the best of the situation. But yes, it is in the interest of the Cage Rage to keep the captain in this thing.
Oh, and he makes the tag. Oh, and look at this matchup. This is not what Thatcher wants, you got to think.
Oh!
The man that he has not been able to beat, Terex, not even with a chair. Terex going to try and make it 2 in a row on Thatcher.
Terex now, oh, big knee drop. And I'll tell you what, the Gravy Maniacs having some problems here.
That gravy boat is rocking right now. That is for sure rocking and reeling.
Maybe Sean Ricker needs to pass some mashed potatoes Terex's way.
All right, very good. Now in checks in Johnny Yuma. So now the pendulum is switched, and it's the team of the Cage Rage that's making frequent tags, and they've got Thatcher in trouble here, James.
Well, you're right. I mean, here's the thing. If you keep tagging guys in, you guys have a guy of Johnny Yuma going for the cover, and stupid referee.
No eliminations yet. Folks, if you're just joining us, this is your main event. All-star 8-man elimination tag team action. Both squads still at full strength. No eliminations have taken place yet, but it has been very, very physical. In comes Willie Mack with a scoop and a slam on Thatcher.
Now Willie Mack in for the cage rage. Up top, over the top he goes. Big time senton covers. No.
Willie Mack is too big to be doing stuff like that.
Absolutely astonishing agility for a man of his size. From the outside to the inside with a senton, but now showing that he can strike with the best of them as well. But kudos to Thatcher for kicking out of that move, though. Wow.
Timothy Thatcher, I've gone on said on numerous occasions, one of my favorites here in the NWA. You know, you're not going to beat him that easily. He's got a lot of fight in him.
European uppercut into the arms of Terex, who connects with a big sidewalk slam. Now Willie Mack in with the knee. What's the rock and roller got in mind? Look at this double team tandem offense.
Uh-oh. No, that was a close one.
And that's why you really have to have multiple officials as this thing breaks down. All 8 men in there going at it. This is an absolute war here on NWA Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
Patrick Hernandez has lost all control. Mikey O'Shea sent over. I don't even think Hernandez really saw that go down there. Just trying to gain control of the situation. Here goes Ricker, captain of the Maniacs, captain of the Gravy Maniacs.
Well, talking about captains, Brian Cage with the moonsault from the top to the outside, taking out a whole slew of Maniacs.
Brian Cage, beautiful moonsault, and you can see Sean Ricker on the outside. He's just looking on at all the chaos.
No, you can't do that, T-Rex. Don't even think about it.
That would be one big bird.
Eric Watts just pounced on Terex right there.
Wow, I thought we were going to have a total eclipse of the sun there for a second if Terex had taken to the air. That'd be a whole lot of gravity to defeat if he was going to do that.
Oh, here comes Thatcher. Oh!
I think Eric Watts deserves the Medal of Valor for saving the lives of his teammates right there.
Oh, here comes the captain, Sean Ricker. Oh!
Ricker dropping elbows, very opportunistic. Ricker very fresh. We believe this is the first time we've seen him in the ring officially. He looked like he was going to start the match, quickly tagged out. Oh, look at that power slam by Ricker.
I'll tell you, Sean Ricker hitting on all cylinders, firing on all cylinders. Here, Tom, what do you think of Ricker's chances with his team in this matchup? Ricker goes for the cover. What do you think of his chances here?
Well, Ricker's right. Give me a break. Ricker's certainly a different strategy than the captain on the other side, Cage, because Cage got right in the mix. Ricker stayed fresh, picked his battles, picked his shots, and now here comes the monstrous O'Shea again, countering out. Is Johnny Yuma. Now here's the, this is a matchup I want to see. The two big men. Wow.
Well, this thing's getting crazy now. Terex, a house of fire. Oh!
You talk about passing the gravy. Terex was serving up clotheslines until O'Shea low-bridged him and sent him to the outside.
Definitely a battle of the immovable object and the unstoppable force.
Tell you what, no room for a kiddie table in this one. This is all big boys in this main event.
Definitely where the big boys play right here, right now.
Really, Jeff Resnick? Oh my goodness. Look at Terex and Mikey O'Shea.
Wait a second. Referee Patrick Hernandez counting.
Where are they going?
10.
Oh, they've been counted out of this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mikey O'Shea and Terex have both been counted out.
So the big men eliminate themselves, and what the important thing is, though, that doesn't give either team a numbers advantage. We're still even Steven, although they both lost a member.
That's right. Terex and O'Shea both counted out there. Good officiating by Patrick Hernandez to stay control of the two legal men.
Talked about it, a count out or disqualification, just as good in this type of matchup as a pinfall or submission. It will lead to an elimination just the same. Cage, the captain, now breaking down Eric Watts. Wow.
You gotta be careful here because Eric Watts needs those tree trunks of arms in order to basically get his finisher in the murder bomb.
He might also need Stu Stone and more Lipschitz, but again, they're nowhere to be found. Where are these guys?
Again, they're traveling the world, the nation and the world, to try to add to our very dominant family Stone, as Eric Watts here being our leader in this match.
Well, maybe looking to pick somebody up on a waiver since you're on IR, I suppose.
You suppose, does.
Eric Watts, big fist drop there. James Morgan, what kind of advice would you give your buddy Eric Watts in this situation with so many potentially combustible elements?
Keep it up! Keep it up! All you need to do is you got 3 more guys you need to go through, and again, you win the All-Star Elimination match.
Sean Ricker on Brian Cage, now Timothy Thatcher in there.
This unpredictable main event continues. There's now frequent tags here. Thatcher now to Watts, who is just stomping the guts out of Brian Cage, and the captain again in trouble of being eliminated, and that you would think would have an extremely ill effect on his team.
Yeah, because look, just the size advantage in itself. If Brian Cage is gone, you have Johnny Yuma and Willie Mack. Combined, as Eric Watts goes for the pin, almost took out the leader, almost took him out. You see, you have Yuma and Willie Mack, they don't even size up to the comparison of Thatcher, Ricker, and Watts.
Oh yeah, not even close. And although Yuma and Willie Mack, time and time again, we've seen them defy the odds, I would not like their chances if Cage gets eliminated here.
And now Thatcher on Cage. Maybe softening him up for that Thatcher stretch.
Well, well documented is the shoulder problems of Brian Cage, so this could really do damage. And there you see bending the wrist down as well. If Cage's shoulder isn't 100%, we're going to find out really quickly here.
Yeah, definitely a test of where Cage's shoulder is at, Todd. You are right. And it'll be interesting to see how it holds up as the master of dissection, Timothy Thatcher, goes to work.
He's in the middle of the mat, but he might as well be on a dissection pan because he is getting picked apart here, but momentarily got to the ropes. The referee saw it, forces the break.
And Johnny Yuma and Willie Mack can do nothing but look on and cheer on their captain, the multi-move paragon himself, Brian Cage.
Well, the one move that he should do in that multi-move paradigm right now is get to the corner and make a tag, and he's a long way from there right now.
Well, right now it looks like he was trying to create that distance, but again now...
There he goes. Oh, this is it. This is it.
Looking for that Fujiwara armbar, but looks like Cage is trying to hold on.
Yep, trying to clench those hands together so not to fall victim to the armbar. Now trying to turn it into a pin. He coming out, but he got it now. He's got it cinched in. Again, Cage trying to counter it into a pin, stepping through. I think raked the face with his boot there, but holding on is Thatcher and makes the tag. That was a smart move there by Thatcher.
It was, and I'll tell you, this Timothy Thatcher, he's double tough, Todd.
He really is, and I'm sure he was very happy to see Terex get eliminated by countout. With Terex gone, Thatcher seems to have a whole lot of confidence back.
Don't you think the whole team does? My God, he's a huge man. At the same time, we lost Mikey O'Shea. Well, now we're back to business with Eric Watts, and that's a headbutt to Brian Cage.
Yeah, fire the cannons. That's like getting hit by a cannonball. Into the cover now goes Watts, attempting again to eliminate the captain, who just refuses to stay down here. Again, not an official name. Great crowd here in the Regent Showcase Theater trying to urge on Brian Cage, but man, he is in a bad way here. Trying to fight out from underneath against the monstrous Eric Watts, very tough to do.
Absolutely very tough to do. I mean, you said it right, but Brian Cage, I mean, think about it.
Oh! Beautiful discus clothesline by Cage, connects with the big man.
Wow, I don't think there's not too many tornadoes here in Hollywood, but we just had one there. Cage trying to get to the corner. Who's he gonna tag?
Anybody, he needs to get out of there.
Here comes Willie Mack, and he's fresh. Oh, and look at, we've seen these two go before. What a matchup it looks to be in the midst of our main event All-Star Elimination tag. Flying through the air comes Willie Mack, and he is all kinds of fired up here.
Willie Mack all over Eric Watts. Charges, no, meets the boot.
Well, when Watts hit the corner, the whole ring shifted. Exploder suplex. How does he get the big man over like that into the cover? But Ricker did not want to see Watts eliminated, made the save.
Now losing Eric Watts in this matchup would be a major blow to Ricker's team.
How is Willie Mack able to get him up?
Oh, he had to let him go because Ricker again came in for the save. And that's the thing, look at this. Oh, Schoolboy. Oh, he eliminated Willie Mack, incredible.
Willie Mack has been eliminated.
Looks like Eric Watts also had a handful of tights there doing what he had to do.
And we talked about it before, Jeff. Oh man. Short flight, bad landing. Oh, if Watts eliminates 2 in a row, it's going to be real bad for Cage, who'd be left all by his lonesome.
Johnny Uma showing the kind of heart he has, the rock and roll rebel soul. But he's given up a lot of size.
Oh! He might be giving up some teeth. Unbelievable.
Speaking of teeth, have you checked out Timothy Thatcher? I'm sorry, my teeth were. Anyway.
He is British. I get it. He's got bad teeth. Anyway, look out here. Things could go from bad to worse here for Johnny Uma.
Oh, wait. There's Willie Mack.
Oh, Watts looking for the murder bomb. But Mack counters. He's already been eliminated. Oh, but not eliminated, but his effect's still being felt here.
Big face breaker by Yuma. Covers. He gets him. With the assist to Willie Mack.
Unbelievable. Johnny Yuma just eliminated Eric Watts.
Shouldn't they be eliminated because of that? I mean, just disqualify the whole team because Willie Mack coming in here and cheating like that.
I was going to say, what are you going to do? Disqualify Willie Mack? He's already been eliminated.
Oh, the whole team.
Oh, he said that the official would have a tough time, and that's proving to be true. But no reason to cry over spilled milk now. Fact of the matter is, it's still 2-on-2. This All-Star Elimination Tag Team main event continues, and we're still evened up here.
Well, we started this thing with 2 teams of 4 here to settle the score. After the double counted, it was teams of 3. Now it's teams of 2. Oh.
So now into a more traditional style tag team match, but elimination rules apply. So when somebody's eliminated, it will be 2-on-1.
It is a bad situation if your tag team partner is eliminated in this matchup.
Would you say, due to that point, James, that the next elimination is the most important of this matchup?
Without a doubt, because having a 2-on-1, again, numbers prevail in this game.
That's right. I mean, in a 2-on-1 situation, 4-on-3, 3-on-2, you still have a chance to tag out, to get a partner, to get a fresh man in there. 2-on-1, you are all by your lonesome.
And the way this match has progressed, neither team has had the number advantage for long. You'll recall Mikey O'Shea and Terex eliminated at the same time. Watts took care of Willie Mack, got him out of there, but then Willie Mack likewise came back and helped Yuma get the elimination. So they've really been even the whole way. Whoever gets the advantage, that could go a long way to proving the overall winner of this matchup.
Merker looked like he was going for that big tilt-a-whirl power slam. Has Yuma caught. Gravy train!
Into the station. Oh, no! Not looking good for Brian Cage.
Yuma has been eliminated.
Well, this is what we talked about. The numbers game now not doing Brian Cage any favors. He's in a world of trouble right here.
And you think at the beginning of the match, Brian Cage took so much punishment. Now Timothy Thatcher, I think he's just going to finish him off right now.
How much has Cage been softened up? Look at Ricker on the outside getting a breather.
Now Ricker letting Timothy Thatcher do the dirty work while he sits on and watches, and I'm sure that's how he wants this thing to go.
Well, his team has the lead. I mean, does he think at this point that Thatcher is expendable? Look out, Thatcher stretch again on that compromised shoulder of Cage. Oh, we are seconds away from this being decided. You gotta believe, folks.
Cage quickly gets his foot on the ropes there, breaking the hold.
It's just a matter of time before Brian Cage falls to Timothy Thatcher.
Wow, what a neck breaker there. Oh, how about that? We're all evened up.
Timothy Thatcher has been eliminated.
Brian Cage Cage with that scintillating, spinning neckbreaker, driving Timothy Thatcher right onto his face, knocked him for a loop and picked up the victory. And now it's one-on-one. Natural selection explodes. The Gravy Maniacs captain, Sean Ricker, Cage Rage, Brian Cage. It's all come down to this.
Wow, what a clutch elimination there by Cage. And it's down to 2. And look at these 2 former teammates. Trade here. They're going to leave everything inside of that ring. Every ounce of energy in their bodies. The pace quickens. Oh, double clothesline. They're both down.
Well, both men just absolutely physically exhausted from this matchup. One-on-one natural selection, Ricker and Cage. Who's gonna come out on top?
Well, we talk about that these two know each other so well. They really mirror each other, and that was case in point right there. Both men going for the same thing, both men scoring with the clothesline.
Now it's just a matter of will and determination and strength.
Oh, Cage rolls him up. Oh. No.
Sean Ricker is my man.
Well, can Sean Ricker pull the gravy train into the station one more time?
Wow, thought it was going to be over right there with the inside cradle. At this point, he could catch him with something quick. Now looking for the backslide. That could do it. No, only a count of 2.
Brian Cage going for these quick pinfalls, looking to put Sean Ricker away. But Sean Ricker, ever a champion in his own right, holding on.
How in the world can he still do that at this point in the matchup? That's why him not being in the match early on, I think, paying off here.
Oh, Cage with the cover.
Now.
No.
If he had been in the match early like Cage was, I don't think he'd have the energy left to attempt moves like that, James.
No, but think about it. Again, you've always got to remember who is in the corner, who is in the mind of Sean Ricker. Percy Pringle III.
Oh, look out here! Beautiful counter into the neck breaker. Into the cover. Is that going to do it, man?
Oh,
both these guys.
You know, it looked like Cage was looking to set up Ricker up top, maybe for a superplex or a maneuver from the top rope, but Ricker quickly out of dodge. Unbelievable from Sean Ricker.
This just goes to show you how much it means to both of these competitors to prove their superiority, to be the better man. They are laying it all on the line here tonight in our main event. It started with 8, as you said. We are down to the 2 captains who will win out.
And that's right, with these 2, it's not just about winning a match. It is personal, deeply personal.
Cage again. Oh! Cage again, a little too slow to hit the trigger there. And it cost him Ricker with a huge superplex. No! Only had enough to drape the arm across Cage, and it's still not enough.
Well, I'll tell you what, these guys are pulling out all the stops to become victorious in this big 8-man all-star elimination matchup.
Yep, pulling out all the stops indeed. What could they possibly have left at this point? Not a whole lot behind those strikes, and how could there be? What's it going to take to win this match at this point, James?
You just got to get the pin, the disqualification, wait.
Oh, he was thinking gravy train, but the roll-up. Oh, on the account of 2, within an eyelash once again. Oh, out of nowhere! Cage gets the win. Unbelievable. What a move.
Here is your winner, Brian Cage.
I'll tell you what an incredible 8-man all-star elimination matchup that was. 2 teams met, 2 teams of 4 to settle the score, and it was the Cage Rage that was victorious as the captain, Brian Cage, defeated his former tag team partner, Sean Ricker. Unbelievable encounter. Big respect, big ups to both these guys.
Now I'm worried about Sean Ricker. I think he hurt him.
That took pinpoint accuracy and timing. He caught Ricker perfectly as he came in. You knew it was going to come down to one move either way. Whoever was going to hit something high impact there was going to take it, and it was Cage. We started with 8, it came down to 2, but in the end, there could only